Hey everybody, welcome back. And today is the day. Testing out Soup Bones, my 5-slot super mega chicken. So, I was just going to take him into like Shame or something. Maybe go through the levels, but I figured, you know what? We're going to go in right into the deep end. We're going to go over to a champ spawn and we are going to see how he does. We've already got our arcane crystal, our focus. Let's go over to, okay, let's go ahead and do marble. Okay. This was one of my favorites, only because at the end they like all spawn right here, which is really, really cool, especially if you're doing AoE stuff. So, all right, get ready, chicken. Ooh, 4 skulls. Oh no. All right, so I will be honest up front. I highly anticipate not being able to beat Rikktor with this chicken, simply because this chicken is definitely not built for single target. I should be able to get to Rikktor with this chicken. Oh gosh. The chicken will follow me. Kind of doing its own thing. But yeah, definitely not single target chicken. But that doesn't mean that we can't try. So we are definitely going to try. It's really funny just seeing this little bitty chicken just bounce around the screen from one mob to the other, just decimating stuff. The good news is that this is the longest part, I feel like, the first wave. And the fact that we started off initially with 4 skulls saves us a tremendous amount of time. Look at this chicken go. So, someone was telling me, mute the chicken sounds. You're going to have to mute the chicken sounds. No. On my previous server, I had something custom called a Charlie that I have no idea how it got past the development, like into releasing state. That was the most annoying pet to ever have out. Like, I would literally mute my computer when I played that tamer because of that pet. It was so gross sounding. And it just repeats everything over and over and over and over. So the chicken is a breath of fresh air for me. All right, so far, chicken is doing well. But we are about to break into drakes and then dragons and then, of course, Rikktor himself. Now, I did get, you guys are going to like this. I did get a group or a bag of Slayer books. I was going to make a crafter with inscription because I was able to get a kind of like pick your 120 scroll from the Ramrod champ spawn, which is another custom champ spawn here. I'm going to show you guys in the future video. But I accidentally used it on this guy. So now we have a whole book of different different Slayer books. So we're going to go ahead and pop on the reptile one for Rikktor for sure. Because I think that if I can get some good death ray going, we should be okay. But like I said, Rikktor is in my opinion, it's a tough one. You definitely want to have good single target damage, and my pet right now is just not built for that. I built this one on Frenzied Whirlwind, Poison, and Poison Breath to maximize the AoE damage. Basically to use the chicken to draw the creature into me. That way I could hit them all with my AoE. Good tactic for the lighter mobs that don't instantly destroy me. I am kind of a glass cannon build on this one. I can't really tank anything. So yeah, this should be really interesting, seeing what Rikktor does to us. I say us like I'm gonna... Nope, I'll just leave the chicken here and I have no shame. I'll run away. So my tactic actually is that I will pop the chicken up, and we will start using my Chimera is what I'm going to do. Worst case scenario. Best case scenario, my chicken actually allows me to beat Rikktor. That would be the best case scenario. In the meantime, though, I think I'm going to put back on my other book. I can actually feel the difference in the spell damage. I know it's only 25%, but man, it definitely, you can definitely feel a huge difference. Once I can actually get this character a little bit more developed, and by that I mean better gear, better survivability, better spell damage spell damage increase, obviously better resists, things like that, I really feel like it's going to shine. It is kind of bare bones right now. Try to do a little bit more of a tactical approach here. I don't want to get the chicken overwhelmed, especially when the dragons keep coming in. All in all, though, I'd say pretty darn good for a chicken. Jeez, man. That's the only real downfall to this build is whenever you run out of mana, if you can't siphon mana, you're stuck on the very slow bus to getting mana back. But as you can see, once you can get back in the groove of actually siphoning it again, I mean, you've got full mana. But if you ever run completely out and you've got to wait for that 30 mana you need to cast your next spell, it can be a second. We should be going into dragons any moment now. I feel like the dragons are more like the fourth wave of this is actually, it's a little more challenging only because I have had it to where I get aggro of 3 or 4 dragons at once, and the initial fire blast they do can wipe me out. But other than that, slow and steady wins the race on this stuff. You just gotta kind of pace yourself, keep your pet alive, or yourself alive, you know, depending on what your build is. Kind of just slow roll your way there. Alright, we're getting into the dragons, I believe. Yep. So here we'll kind of monitor their HP. Going down pretty quick, but we really want to make sure that our chicken stays up too. And seeing as how everything freaking poisons, that is also an issue. Right, let's go ahead and get these guys back up. Here in a second, we'll back up a bit, get soup bones up. See, it's kind of annoying. I think I might end up losing soup bones here. Jeez. Yep, ended up losing soup bones. Alright, so what we learned there is that being overwhelmed by the dragons, yeah, we're just not able to sustain that. Not on poor soup bones here. But it does look like we can get to the fourth wave. So we're definitely going to go back. Let's see if we can't finish this thing off. Where are we at, Marble? Yeah, we're already up to 3 skulls on the fourth wave, so we did pretty good on that little run. No, soup bones. See, he just gets too crazy. He's just like a really angry chicken. He wants to run right into the heat of battle. Let me see here if we can. All right, you see him? Look at this. Calm down. I'm not even sure what he's got aggro on, to be fair. Alright, get down here, dragon. See, 1v1, nah. My chicken is indestructible. But oh gosh, he just hauls off, having none of it. Secret herbs and spices chicken. Man, I'm gonna have to back up again, or I'm gonna have to go resurrect the chicken again. This may not be my champ spawn chicken, unfortunately. I will say I am impressed with the fact that it is a chicken doing this, but yeah, may not be my champ spawn chicken. May have to use a different one. I think another thing is I think that people give very, very much too little credit to poison immunity on pets. It is so huge on keeping the pet both alive and being able to focus more on damage rather than just constantly having to arch cure the pet the whole time. That's why I'm really digging my Chimera. There's obviously some other great tame options that are poison immune. It's just that the one that I have is the Chimera that I'm really enjoying. So, oh my god, look at this. So many dragons. So there's an event right now, I think until the end of June, in Death Star to get some pretty awesome gear, including like a 50% spell damage increase book that is all about dragons, wyverns, greater dragons. Then it's shadow worms, and then I believe it's greater worms and or ancient worms, sorry. And that has been an extremely fun event. I went over there last night and spent like 3 hours doing that. It was really, really fun. All right, so we're almost there. But that also means that I don't want Rikktor to pop on me before I can get my chicken at least somewhat battle ready. Alright, Rikktor's up. So now I gotta figure out if I can beat him with a number 4 from KFC here. So let's just give this a whirl. Okay. Pretty low on mana already. So let's go down here and see if we can. See if I can't suck some mana out of these dudes. Cool, mission accomplished. No chicken. Well, okay, fair enough. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna try to draw only them back, the 2 Ophidian guys. But that's okay. Oh my goodness gracious. I wonder if Rikktor poisons. I don't remember. Apparently he does. That's good. Alright, so I got my death ray on him. It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. Old soup bones. He's just not built for 1v1 here. Yeah, not being able to poison. Shoot. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get old soup bones back. We're gonna have to pop out PetSmart. We're just gonna have to. Go, PetSmart. Alright, so now that PetSmart's in play, we should be okay. I mean, Rikktor's no joke, period. But neither is PetSmart Lizard. He's pretty good. It's so annoying how Ray of Death gets resisted so much. Like 120 eval, 120 Majory, you know, level 3, whatever, the little Majory book, all that stuff. Because it takes a lot of mana even when it gets resisted, so it's super, super annoying. Jeez Louise, finally. So I don't really know how the actual mana stuff works. Like, this says that it is going to do 23% hit mana drain, but it's not doing that right now. Like, it did it at first and then it like went away. So I don't know how that works or like why it does that. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, I mean, if you guys could help me out with that in the comments, that would be amazing, because I have no idea why it does that. Like, there are certain areas and times that it'll return plenty of mana to me, and then there are certain times and it just won't. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what the deal is with that. Or maybe he has to have mana for me to like siphon, or maybe he's out of it at some point. I guess that would make sense. Let me know in the comments so I can be more educated on this stuff. What? Well, that's why. Yeah. See, good old Chimera coming in clutch. See, now it's not taking any of my mana, whereas before I was doing less damage with the other book, and I have no idea. See, now it's taking mana again. I'm so lost in the sauce on this stuff. So lost. Well, this is almost it, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys. I feel like the chicken did pretty good. I think good old soup bones can definitely be of use to me in the future on some other, maybe some content. But as far as my champ runner, I think I'm going to stick with the Chimera for now. Or I may go get another Chimera that I can build for AoE stuff, because then I would just absolutely shred these champ spawns. And that would be really fun. So I might do that, just swap them back and forth, like when I get to the boss, pop out the single target Chimera or something like that. So, but as always, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't, please subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.